Hello and welcome to Know Your Representative, the program that bridges the visible gap between lawmakers and their constituents. This week we'll take a look at the growth and development of Lagos West Senatorial District under the representation of Senator Solomon Olamilekan Adeola in his first year of this 9th Senate. I am MARIAH Olashainde. We'll take a short break. I'll be back in the jiffy. Stay with us. The vision of Senator Solomon Olamilekan Adeola is to perform his legislative functions for the common good of the people of Nigeria, irrespective of cradle, creed, or calling, and regardless of any prejudice or preconceived interest. And his mission is to contribute his quota towards realizing the dream of a vibrant legislature that is fully aware of its rights, duties, and responsibilities to the Nigerian citizenry, and committed to upholding and discharging them in an equitable manner without fear or favor. Senator Solomon Olamilekan Adeola is a distinguished chartered accountant, Associate Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nigeria, ICAN, Fellow Institute of Chartered Accountants, FCA, Fellow Chartered Institute of Taxation of Nigeria, FCITN. As a ranking senator, he is the chairman Senate Committee on Finance and is also one of the top 10 sponsors of bills in the 9th Senate. Senator Adeola's bill sponsorship in the 9th Senate so far are a bill to provide for the establishment of Federal University of Technology, Yaba, and other matters as passed second reading. The bill seeking the upgrade of Federal Polytechnic Ilaro into a Federal University of Technology has passed second reading in the Senate. Medical Rehabilitation Therapist Registration Act Amendment Bill. A bill for an act to provide for the establishment of Nigeria French Language Village as an inter-university center for French studies and other matters connected therewith. 2020 has also passed second reading amongst others. Here are some of the Finance Committee major milestones under Senator Adeola. Consideration and passage of the 2020 to 2022 Medium-Term Expenditure Framework and Fiscal Strategy Paper, MTEF-FSP, conditional for passage of 2020 budget. Consideration and passage of the amendment of the 2020 to 2022 Medium-Term Expenditure Framework and Fiscal Strategy Paper, MTEF-FSP, conditional for passage of the 2020 budget amendment, and consideration and passage of the 2021 to 2023 Medium-Term Expenditure Framework and Fiscal Strategy Paper, Medium-Term Expenditure Framework, FSP, conditional for passage of 2021 budgets.
But basically, Mr. President, this goes to show that this government is very sensitive to the needs and the yearnings of its people, starting with the small-scale businesses.
Lagos West Senatorial District is undoubtedly the largest senatorial district in Nigeria in terms of its population of over 13 million constituents. It is made up of 10 local government areas, 28 local council development authorities of Lagos State, 20 local government areas, and 57 local development authorities. Now let's take a look at Senator Adeola's project strides in his first year of the 9th Senate. To address the issue of erratic power supply and other inefficiencies in the provision of light as it affects its senatorial district, Senator Adeola facilitated the procurement of over 33 units of 500 kVA transformers, which are being distributed to communities across the 10 local government areas of his senatorial district. Agbado Keodo LCDA, Oshodi local government, Ojo local government, Ejigbo LCDA, Ayobo Ikpaja LCDA, Iba LCDA, Moson Okunla, Badagry Central Local Government, Amuwo-Odofe Local Government, Badagry West LCDA, Iroko-Ekpa, and Ajoda CDA, Ojokoro LCDA, New Okoba LCDA, Ikeja Local Government, Agege Local Government, Isolo LCDA, Odiolowo, Alimosho Local Government, Ifako Ijaye, Igondo Ikotu, Orile Agege, Egbe Idimu, Ifelodun LCDA, Oriade LCDA, Mushin Local Government, Otuawori, Ojodu, Ajeromi Local Government, and Onigbogbo LCDA.
Come and join me, the Yayi soke. Come and join me. Come and join me, the Yayi soke. Every power will see him. Come and join me. Come and join me, the Yayi soke. Ọmọ West ni jàre. Yayi níjọ. Tó ti lé ní 9 years tá ti ń bẹ̀bẹ̀ fún transformer kí Yayi tó wá fi ta wá lọ́rẹ tó jẹ́ kí inú wa dùn gbogbo ibi tó bá dẹ̀ ń lọ tó bá nawọ́ sí báyìí ló máa débẹ̀ lágbára Ọlọ́run kò ní fẹ́ òṣì ló gbà kò ní rọ lápá kò ní rọ lẹ́sẹ̀. Yayi níjọ ọmọ West ní jàre.
A lot of things ló ń ṣe gbogbo àwọn tó bá bá ẹkún dọ̀dọ̀ ẹ̀ wọ́n máa bẹ̀rìn jáde ni so gbogbo àìmọye tẹ́bi ń pa tó ń fún lóúnjẹ a lot of things ló ń ṣe bó dẹ̀ ṣe ń ṣe nìyẹn so Ọlọ́run á máa bá a gbé lọ́wọ́ sókè kò dẹ̀ ní ìrẹ̀ lágbára Ọlọ́run pẹ̀lú àṣẹ àtagbára Ọlọ́run orí ẹ̀ kò ní gbàbọ̀dẹ̀ ó tún ń lọ báyìí ọ̀nà ẹ̀jì ó ń lọ sógun state báyìí ó máa jẹ sínétọ̀ ńbẹ̀ ó tún máa jẹ gọ́vnà ńbẹ̀ ó tún máa padà wá tún ṣe gọ́vnà lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ inshallah torí tán bá gbé president fún wa ṣe.
Oṣù mẹ́ta mi a lè má nìna ìgbà míì báyìí ó lè jẹ́ half current náà máa fún wa míì pé kò kárí so a dẹ̀ wá dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Senator Yayi pé wọ́n ṣe gan ni pé inú wa dùn gan bọ́n ṣe gbé transformer ìwá fún wa Ọlọ́run á túbọ̀ máa ràn wọ́n lọ́wọ́ gbogbo ibi tán bá fẹ́ dé Ọlọ́run á jẹ́ kán lè débẹ̀.
A dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ honourable Senator Yayi àwọn ni wọ́n gbé transformer fún wa torí wọ́n rí bí ìyà náà ṣe ń jẹ wá ládùúgbò wa so inú mi dùn pé ìgbà tá a béèrè lọ́wọ́ wọn wọ́n dá wa lóhùn lásìkò.
A dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run wípé àgbọ́kànlé wa nínú ìjọba kò já sófo nítorí a ti ṣàkitiyan tó pọ̀ pẹ̀lú NEPA tí wọn ò dá wa lóhùn ṣùgbọ́n gbọ́ Ọlọ́run gbé Honorable Jaji jáde ògo ló jẹ́ fún wa ọpẹ́ ló jẹ́ fún wa a dúpẹ́ fún Ọlọ́run ọba tó fún lóore ọ̀fẹ́ láti lè ṣe dáadáa òun kọ́ lẹ́ni àkọ́kọ́ òun ẹ̀kọ́ ló máa ṣe gbẹ̀yìn ṣùgbọ́n àsìkò tiẹ̀ a ò ní gbàgbé nífàkọ̀ Ìjàyè.
Senator Adeola Olamilekan Solomon, whom we voted for, and he has loved this zone because this area belongs under his senatorial, Lagos West senatorial zone. We have always been with him in his campaign, and he has been rewarding us abundantly. We want to appreciate him. We want to appreciate God himself, our divine God, who has made it possible for this transformer to be here today.
Similarly, in the program tagged Light Up Lagos West, Adeola facilitated the provision of over 150 pole solar panel street lights, which was distributed to major streets in Ojo, Badagry, Ajeromi Felodun, Amuwo-Odofe, Ikeja, Alimosho, Mushin, Ifako Ijaye, Oshodi Solo, and Agege.
A dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Yayi nígbà tí ó ti fún wa ní iná yìí ní Ọláìwọlá ní Ọláìwọlá glass house yìí nígbà yẹn àwọn èèyàn ríran rí wa ká tàn tùpà ká tan kèsì àkàbùlà la máa ń ṣe ní ibà nígbà yẹn ibà máa ṣókùnkùn ni lẹ́pọ̀ àwọn èèyàn gan tí wọ́n ń lọ tó ń bọ̀ wọn tiẹ̀ ní ríran rí wa pé bóyá à ń tajà níbí oyè ìbọn nígbà tí Yayi ti ṣe iná yìí láti gbà yẹn àwọn tó ń bọ̀ ní alẹ́ gan bá mi 9, 10 a sì máa wà níbí a sì máa tajà wa tá a máa rí ọjà wa tà tá a máa rí gbẹ̀tà àwọn tó ń bọ̀ gan àwọn tó fẹ́ páàkì mọ́tò gan tó bá ti rí iná ìbáyìí wọ́n máa sọ kalẹ̀ ní wọ́n bá ara jà wa kò sí pé area boys mọ́ kò sí area kinní mọ́ kò sí pé wọ́n ń já báàgì kò sí pé wọ́n ń pariwo gbogbo ẹ̀ kàn lọ ní látìgbà tí Yayi ti fún wa nínú ẹ̀ níbẹ̀ tí ń lọ ní mẹ̀lọmẹ̀lọ àdẹ̀rí wàhálà mọ́.
These places by 8 o'clock is always dark, but now if you come here by 12 midnight, come here by 1 a.m., come here by 2 a.m., you think you are in VI. So it's one of the best
project that he has done for us here, and which we are enjoying. And I'm very sure when you are here, a lot of people, it's more safer now, more safer for people to pass.
Within the neighborhood, we have a lot of woodlands and all kind of, it's getting to be more of a commercial place. So the street light is highly essential. I think he must have done his own simulation to see which areas in each local government really needed the assistance. This is going to be a very highly commercial street, so selecting it is really appreciable.
During the COVID-19 pandemic, Senator Adeola donated the sum of 50 million naira to indigent person in his Lagos West Senatorial District.
Òde gbàgbé pátán kó nígbà COVID-19 wọ́n fún wa lóúnjẹ palliative ó pọ̀ rẹpẹtẹ. Bàbá ní ká lọ sórí àwọn bọ́n ṣe ṣètò àwọn ọ̀dọ́. Wọ́n káwọn ọ̀dọ́ wa bọ́n ṣe ń ṣe ọṣẹ, bọ́n ṣe ń tún fóònù ṣe, bọ́n ṣe ń ṣe ojúlóge tá à ń pè ní makeup, bọ́n ṣe ń ṣe irun orí, wọ́n kọ́ wọn. So jẹ́ pé bọ́n ṣe kọ́ wọn yìí wọ́n tún fún wọn ní irinṣẹ́ tán máa lò. Wọ́n dẹ̀ tún fi owó tí wọ́n á fi bẹ̀rẹ̀ iṣẹ́ yẹn wọ́n tún fi tì í. Dẹ́ni ẹnujọ́ mẹ́ta yìí náà wọ́n tún ṣe àwọn empowerment kan tó jẹ́ pé ó dùn àwọn èèyàn nínú. Wọ́n fún wọn ní ẹ̀rọ ìlọta, wọ́n fún wọn ní máṣíìnì ìránṣọ, wọ́n fún àwọn ọ̀gá wa tó jẹ́ bàbá ẹgbẹ́ wa ní ẹ̀jẹ̀, wọ́n fún wọn ní kẹ̀kẹ́ napep kọ̀ọ̀kan, wọ́n fáwọn CDA kọ̀ọ̀kan ní transformer. Ṣé ti understand wọ́n fún wọn bàbá yẹn really gbìyànjú kọ́lọ́run túbọ̀ máa bá mi pọ́n wọn lé.
Àrí project tí Senator Yayi wá ṣe sínú ọjà Ìṣàgá àti park wa, omi yẹn jẹ́ a máa ń sọ́fà fún omi tẹ́lẹ̀ but níwọ̀nba ìgbà tó ṣe ń sìn à ń rí omi wọ sínú adétọ̀ adẹ̀ fi ń fọ mọ́tò díẹ̀díẹ̀.
Omi yìí inú wa dùn lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀ nígbà tó gbé omi yìí dé pé wọ́n fẹ́ gbé omi fún wa láti ọ̀dọ̀ Yayi, Senator Yayi. Inú wa dẹ̀ dùn pé wọ́n gbé omi yẹn, wọ́n rí gbẹ́, wọ́n dẹ̀ ṣí, ó yọ. Gbogbo ẹni tó ń pọ́n tó ń mú tó ń jẹ àǹfààní ẹ̀ àdúrà náà ń ṣe àti ará ọjà àtàrà àdúgbò. Àdúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Yayi gan, ọwọ́ ẹ̀ máa ròkè. Ibi tó dé kò ní takú síbẹ̀ o.
Other scares around here, and for long we've been getting worried about water thirsty. I have to thank Senator Yayi for giving us this privilege. He has done the best. Water is what we need. He's the one that can save lives. And he has saved a lot of millions or thousands of people around this community with water.
Omi ó ṣe kókó, ó ṣe púpọ̀, a máa fọ ata, a máa fọṣọ, a máa wẹ̀, a máa fọlẹ̀, a máa fabọ́, gbogbo ilé àtún gbogbo ilé ṣe.
It helps a lot of people. Even me, I'm the partaker of it. So it helped me because sometimes if I go to work, coming back late, and there is nowhere to find water, but at least here it is. It helped me. Anytime I come back, I can fetch water. And the fetch is free of charge. There is no money on charge of it. So we are, people in these streets, we are very happy and we are grateful. We want to thank him for doing this kind of project in here, and we pray that God will bless him.
I appreciate nǹkan tí Senator wa ṣe fún wa. Torí ó jẹ́ ohun ìwúrí fún wa, inú wa dẹ̀ dùn sí. Ọlọ́run á túbọ̀ máa ràn wọ́n lọ́wọ́. A dẹ̀ promise pé pẹ̀lú ògo lọ́dọ̀ Ọlọ́run a máa maintain ẹ̀ tí nǹkan ìjọba ò fi ní bàjẹ́.
So mo wà lára àwọn beneficiary fún repairer. So mo dẹ̀ ti make so changes to látìgbà tí mo ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ iṣẹ́ yìí. So fóònù gan tó wà lọ́wọ́ mi gan ti báyìí àwọn èèyàn kan ló ní fóònù, so mo fẹ́ lọ deliver fún wọn ni. So many things so even though gan mo ti gbá àwọn èèyàn gan sọ́dọ̀ gan jẹ́ pé mo ti ń kọ́ wọn níṣẹ́. So improvement dẹ̀ ti wà gan. So ẹ bá mi dúpẹ́, mo ń dúpẹ́ lọ Senator Olamilekan Yayi. Wọ́n ṣe fún gbogbo nǹkan tó ṣe fún wa, so Ọlọ́run á bá mi ràn wọ́n lọ́wọ́ náà.
Mo ń wá láti wá dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ọ̀gá wa Honorable Solomon Adeola Yayi fún gbogbo nǹkan tó fún wa, àtàwọn opó àtàwọn tí ò kì í ṣopó tó ṣàfún wa tó fi ṣe property elevation fún wa. Mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ wọn gidigidi. Èmi wà lára àwọn tó jàǹfààní yẹn, machine tó fi ránṣọ lèmi gbà. Ọmọ mi ni mo dẹ̀ torí ẹ̀ gbà. Mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ wọn fún gbogbo oore tán ṣe fún wa. Ọwọ́ wọn ò ní kàn sàlẹ̀ àpò. Tó bá dẹ̀ kàn, ọmọ máa rí owó mú jáde ńbẹ̀ ni. Ọlọ́run ní jẹ́ kán dé bó ṣe ṣe yẹn kán takú síbi tán dé. Oore wọn ò ní dé àárín méjì kó takú. Òkè òkè lọ́wọ́ afúnni ń gbé, òkè lọ́wọ́ wọn á máa lọ.
Ìgbà tí mo ti gba ẹ̀rọ yẹn tí mo ti ń lò, owó tí wọlé sọ́wọ́ mi mo fi ẹ̀rọ yẹn mo fi ṣọ́ra ajé mo fi ń lọ ta mo fi ń lọ ẹ̀wà mo máa lọ fowó lọ níta ni mo máa gbé lọ sọ́jà mo máa lọ ṣùgbọ́n nígbà tí wọ́n ti fún mi lẹ́rọ yẹn sí mo ti ń lọ fúnra ara mi mo dẹ̀ tún fi ń ṣọ́ra ajé fáwọn tó fẹ́ lọ náà wọ́n fẹ́ lo ẹ̀wà ni wọ́n fẹ́ lo ẹ̀gúsí ni wọ́n fẹ́ lo ata ni gbogbo ẹ̀ ni mo ti fi ṣọ́ra ajé mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlámilékan Yayi ni Ọlọ́run àtúbọ̀ máa bá mi ràn wọ́n lọ́wọ́ owó wọn á máa lọ sókè.
Mo dúpẹ́ púpọ̀ lọ́wọ́ Sẹ́nitọ̀ Yayi pé oore ńláńlá tí wọ́n ṣe fún mi pé mi ò tiẹ̀ lérò èyí tí wọ́n gbé wá fún mi torí mò ń start engine yẹn jọ yẹn pé kò start dáadáa bí a kà ṣe gbé tuntun dé fún mi nìyẹn ó wà surprise fún mi gidi gan pé mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ wọn o Olúwa ọba máa jẹ́ kí ọlá wọn máa ròkè sí i so engine tuntun tí wọ́n wá fún mi náà bí ẹ̀ wí pé wọ́n ẹ̀sẹ̀ ṣe àwúre fún mi bí wọ́n ṣe gbé kalẹ̀ báyìí làwọn èèyàn tiẹ̀ tún pé bò mí wìtìwìtì so ọlá tiwọn náà ò ní dúró síbẹ̀ o a máa lọ sókè sí i so láìpẹ́ láì jìnnà gan so tó bá yá a tún fẹ́ kí wọ́n tún lọ sí òkè so Ọlọ́run bá máa ràn wọ́n lọ́wọ́ o.
mo ní fásitì ìdúgbẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Sẹ́nitọ̀ Yayi fún poverty alleviation tó fún wa fún machine ìránṣọ tó fún mi machine tuntun ni so ti yàtọ̀ sí àwọn tí mo lò tẹ́lẹ̀ so tuntun ni àtòrí àti ẹsẹ̀ ó máa improve business mi a lot because ó tún máa kún ìtí mo ní tẹ́lẹ̀ ni kò ń ṣe pé bóyá ó máa yọ kó ó tún kún ìtó wà nílẹ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ ni so mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ wọn gan Ọlọ́run á máa ràn wọ́n lọ́wọ́ o òkè lọ́wọ́ wọn máa lọ gbogbo kò tọ́ dẹ̀ ń lé láti dé lágbára Ọlọ́run á túbọ̀ bá wa mú wọn débẹ̀.
mo gba dryer látọ̀dọ̀ Sẹ́nitọ̀ Yayi mo dẹ̀ dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀ fún àǹfààní tán ṣe fún mi pẹ̀lú oore ọ̀fẹ́ tèmi náà ní láti fi wá síbẹ̀ torí pé ó kún iṣẹ́ mi lọ́wọ́ ní mò ń retí láti ra dryer mi tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ ni àmọ́ fún àǹfààní tí Sẹ́nitọ̀ Yayi ṣe sílẹ̀ ni mo fi rí oore ọ̀fẹ́ yẹn láti gbà ó dẹ̀ wúlò fún mi lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀ mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ wọn ọwọ́ wọn á máa ròkè o ọwọ́ wọn ò ní dìbàjẹ́ iṣẹ́ wọn ò ní bàjẹ́.
oore tó ṣe fún mi kò ní bàjẹ́ o mo ní ọjọ́ local government mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ wọn o mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ wọn o wọ́n ṣe o wọ́n ṣe o wọ́n tún wọ́n ṣe gidi Sẹ́nitọ̀ Yayi ṣe o.
mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Sẹ́nitọ̀ Olamilekan Yayi fún oore ńláńlá tó ń ṣe fún wa àti iléeṣẹ́ mi Ọlọ́run máa bá mi mọ́ wọn sókè o wọn ò ní jábọ́ láéláé ọ̀rọ̀ wa máa dayọ̀ mo ṣe wọ́n dúpẹ́ pẹ̀lú hand dryer tó ń fún wa sí washing base.
So we want to appreciate Senator Olamilekan Yayi. We appreciate him and we thank him for what he has done for us. We are very much thanking him that we love what he's doing and he should continue to do it.
Welcome back, and if you're just joining us, the program is still Know Your Representative, and I have here with me a ranking senator and lawmaker representing Lagos West Senatorial District, Senator Solomon Olamilekan Adeola. So you're welcome to Know Your Representative.
Thank you so much for having me on your program.
Okay, now let's move into empowerment. You've done a lot of empowerments for your peoples. What are your plans for women?
Women are not left out in whatever I'm doing. Part of what we are trying to do, or we are trying to build, is to ensure that we empower women, because during political campaigns or anything, it is these women that are always in the forefront, celebrating us, canvassing for support for us and everything. So you cannot in any way relegate them to the background. You must try and do something for them that will empower them and that can move them along. And we are working towards this. I know I have a plan in the next couple of weeks to empower widows within my senatorial district.
Okay, so now let me bring you back to the town hall meetings, because whenever you do your empowerment project, it's always massive. So before you give them these things, you sit with them to ask, is this what you want? What do you want? Or you just take a personal decision and say, this is what my people want.
For instance, I know I have a lot of requests for transformers in my office. A lot of people want transformers for their areas. Everybody wants. The grinding machine, the hairdressing and everything cannot go round, because we are talking about 15 million people in Lagos West. But for a transformer that when you give about 10, 20 streets can use, you know the number of people that lives in that 20 street. It will go round and people can know that, well, this was given to us by our representative at the national level. And that is some of the reasons why we embark on empowerment program along that line. I have a request of about 40 transformers
from my constituent requesting for transformers. And today, we have succeeded in ensuring that at least sizable numbers of these that make requests has been attended to. Others, like the grinding machine also, there are association of grinding machine association, people who are involved in this, and we call the association together. There are other people who wants to join them, but they don't have a grinding machine. We give them some so that they can bring more people into the fore and also get many people busy at that particular level.
Then the organizers.
Yes, and the organizers too. The associations were also given some of the organizing machine for other members of theirs, so that they also can expand in their own choosing profession, and many other items that were distributed across and along that line. So basically, I can say that yes, constituents are involved in the distribution of this item over the years.
Is that why you want more lawmakers in Lagos?
Well, as I've said, I don't know the parameters for those who thinking through that each state should have 3 senatorial districts. Whosoever put that together have not been fair to Lagos and some other critical states, because I believe that issues like this should be revisited from time to time. It should not be permanent. Yes, we have a constitution, and the constitution is the constitution. And I believe with this you have just introduced today, I will be introducing a bill, a constitutional amendment bill, to increase the number of senators and House of Reps. It's a constitutional matter, and we need to revisit that, because if you look at the population of Nigeria then and now, you will agree with me that there is urgent need for us to revisit the number of senatorial districts and federal constituency that we have in Nigeria. That is need. We are long overdue. People might continue to complain, but every area needs their representative to come from them. So I believe now that it is now that we do the, and I'll be sponsoring a bill in this regard, so that the government of the day can be aware that there is urgent need for us to do delineation of new senatorial district and federal constituency across Nigeria. For instance, how do we explain that I represent a senatorial district of about 15 million people, when there are senators here in the Senate whose constituents are not more than 2 million, 1 million, 3 million, and get same allocation and get same treatment and equal this. So when you look at that, you will see that it's largely unfair on those who might have put this together, and I believe that there is urgent need in this direction for us to revisit this particular item, so that we can have a fair and equitable distribution of all of this and representation, both in the House of Reps and in the Senate and even the State Assembly going forward.
So going forward, what should your senatorial district expect from you?
Well, I can say this. I want to say that quality representation in the Senate, that is number one, which is the business of lawmaking and oversight function. I want to even say that more dividend of democracy will come along their way in 2021 and 2022 and beyond, and also to continue to look after their overall welfare by giving out legislation that will be to the betterment of every one of them. All these are more what they should expect from me 2021 and beyond.
Finally, on this segment, you get to speak with your people in your local dialects, which is Yoruba, because when you go home to talk to them, you don't speak English, you speak Yoruba. So for the benefit of those who don't understand all you've been saying concerning your empowerment, your relationship with them, what you intend doing, so please tell them briefly in Yoruba what you intend doing for them, all you've said.
Well, mo fẹ́ lo àkókò yìí láti dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo ẹ̀yin èèyàn mi nílé lóko ní Lagos West Senatorial District tìpínlẹ̀ Èkó. Mo dúpẹ́ pé fún oore ọ̀fẹ́ tẹ́ fún mi láti yàn mí láti ṣe aṣojú yín gẹ́gẹ́ bí aṣòfin ilé ìgbìmọ̀ àgbà tá à ń pè ní Senate of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Mo dúpẹ́ pé láti ẹ̀yìn wálẹ̀ tí ń tì mí lẹ́yìn. Mo wá fi àkókò yìí dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ bàbá mi Aṣíwájú Bọ́lá Ahmed Tinubu fún oore ọ̀fẹ́ tọ́lọ́run lò yín fún láti rí wípé èmi ọmọ yín tí ẹ mú láti kékeré lè sọ di èèyàn tó ń jókòó sílé ìgbìmọ̀ aṣòfin àgbà lẹ́ni. Mo wá dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo ẹ̀yin leaders ní Lagos West Senatorial District pátápátá, bàbá olùwà, àwọn ló ń ṣe olùkóso àti àgbà ẹgbẹ́ fún Lagos West. Mo fi àkókò yìí náà dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Àlímọ̀ṣọ́, gbogbo leaders Àlímọ̀ṣọ́ local government àti gbogbo àwọn èèyàn mi ní Àlímọ̀ṣọ́ local government fún àtìlẹ́yìn yín tí mo ti rí láti joy láti lè máa ṣe aṣojú yín, torí tí ò bá sá Àlímọ̀ṣọ́ kò lè sí Yayi. Tálímọ̀ṣọ́ ò bá sọ pé Yayi rèé, gbogbo àgbáyé ò lè mọ̀ pé Yayi náà dà. So mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Àlímọ̀ṣọ́ pátápátá. Mo dẹ̀ dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ọ̀gá wa Abdulrauf Adesoji Aregbesola, Governor Abdulrauf Adesoji Aregbesola, the former governor of Osun State and now the Honorable Minister for Interior, for his support and for what he has done for me for the past years that we have been together. Sir, I equally appreciate you very much. Mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín pé ẹ ṣé o, ẹ ṣé o, ẹ ṣé o.
Sir.
Thank you.
And I've been speaking with the lawmaker representing Lagos West Senatorial District, Senator Solomon Olamilekan Adeola. Thank you very much, distinguished, for coming on Know Your Representative. And that's our package this week on Know Your Representative. Join me same time next week as I bring you another interesting edition of the program. You can also send us updates on both state and federal constituency projects in your area. Thanks for watching. My name is MARIAH Olashende. Bye for now, and don't forget to stay safe.